What if I told you that you can seriously level up your legs without doing endless squats until you walk like a penguin the next day? Yep, it's 100% possible. Most people think strong, sculpted legs demand hours of lunges, step-ups, and awkward gym machines. But guess what? Today, I'm revealing 6 powerful isometric moves that target your lower body muscles in ways you didn't even know you needed, all without a single hop, jump, or knee crack. Done with the right form and a bit of patience, these still but mighty exercises can reshape your legs and glutes at any age, yes, even if you haven't touched a squat since high school gym class. Before we dive in, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. Let's see which city has the strongest legs in progress.
Exercise 6.
Horse stance, aka the samurai leg burner. Ever seen those fierce statues of samurai or martial arts masters, frozen mid-battle with legs spread wide and knees bent, like they're about to unleash a secret move? Yep, that legendary pose is exactly what we're doing here. The horse stance is one of the oldest and most time-tested isometric drills for forging iron legs and unwavering endurance, especially in your quadriceps and inner thighs, aka adductors for the fancy folks. Why it's awesome? While your quads are working overtime to keep you semi-squatted like a statue that refuses to topple, your adductors fight to stop your legs from sliding into an accidental split. Meanwhile, your glutes do their part to keep your hips locked in place. It's practically a full lower body workout without needing to move an inch. How to do it? Like a martial arts master. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart. Point your toes slightly outward. About 30 degrees works well. Keep your back straight and eyes forward like you're about to duel someone, or the laundry pile. Slowly sink down as if you're lowering yourself onto an invisible throne, thighs aiming to be parallel to the floor or knees bent around 90 degrees. Crucial tip: your knees must follow the direction of your toes, no collapsing inward or bowing out like a cartoon cowboy. For extra flair and balance, extend your arms forward or go full kung fu by bending your elbows and keeping them tight to your sides. Common mistakes to dodge: letting your knees wander way past your toes. Hello, unhappy knees. Staying too high up and missing out on that delicious muscle burn. Rounding your back, keep your core braced like you're protecting your lunch. Pro tip: if your legs start to tremble mid-stance, congratulations. That shaky feeling means your muscles are getting properly worked. Starter plan: kick off with 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds, resting about a minute between sets. As you morph into a lower body warrior, bump it up to 45 seconds, then a full minute, and eventually even 2 minutes per round. Aim for 3 to 4 times a week for max gains. So channel your inner samurai, drop into that horse stance, and enjoy turning your legs into unshakable pillars of power.
Exercise 5.
Static lunge, aka the quad quiverer. Next up, let's give your legs something to talk about: the static lunge. This deceptively simple move will have your quads politely screaming for a vacation, while your glutes and hamstrings clock in for overtime. What makes this move special? It's all about unilateral strength. Training one leg at a time helps iron out pesky imbalances, improves your balance, and gives your stabilizers a wake-up call they didn't ask for. Unlike your classic squat where both legs share the load, here your front leg takes center stage and does most of the heavy lifting. Fair? Not exactly. Effective? Absolutely. How to do it like a pro and not topple over. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Posture tall, like you're about to accept an award. Step forward with one foot. Not too tiny, not so huge you end up doing the splits. Slowly bend your knees until both form nice, neat 90 degrees angles. Front knee, right above the ankle, never wandering past your toes like a rebel. Back knee. hovers just above the floor. We want a burn, not carpet burns. Keep your torso upright, core engaged, and your eyes forward like you're trying to ignore a dessert table. Arms can chill at your sides or hands on your hips, whichever keeps you steady and dignified. Classic lunge crimes to avoid. Leaning your torso forward like you're searching for loose change. This shifts the work to your lower back. Bad idea. Staying too high up, half squats, half the gains. Commit to that 90 degrees bend, letting your front knee cave inward. Your knees deserve better. Keep them tracking straight ahead. How long to hold? Begin with 3 sets of 30 seconds per leg, taking about a minute to shake it off between sides. Once you start to feel like a lunge champion, bump it up. 45 seconds, 60 seconds, and eventually a heroic 90 seconds per leg. Pro tip for extra spice: lift your arms straight overhead while holding the lunge. This raises your center of gravity and makes your stabilizers work even harder, basically turning a tough move into a spicy challenge. And please, train both legs equally unless you want to accidentally walk in circles. You've been warned.
Exercise 4.
Static Glute Bridge, aka the booty wake-up call. If you dream of sculpting that nicely rounded, envy-worthy backside we all secretly admire, then skipping the static glute bridge is simply not an option. This isometric hero is hands down one of the best moves to wake up, shape, and firm up your glutes, while giving your hamstrings and lower back a friendly bonus workout. What makes this exercise golden is how precisely it fires up all 3 of your glute muscles: the maximus, medius, and minimus. Yes, you have 3, which doesn't just perk up your rear view, but also does wonders for your posture and helps kick pesky lower back pain to the curb. Fun fact, thanks to too much sitting, many people have what's cheekily called sleeping glutes. This bridge? It's basically an alarm clock for your behind. How to do it like a pro. Lie on your back on a comfy mat. Bend your knees and plant your feet hip-width apart, close enough that your knees bend to about 90 degrees. Arms go at your sides, palms down like you're ready for a chill nap, except you're not. Now, push through your heels and lift those hips toward the ceiling until you form a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Here's the magic. Squeeze your glutes for dear life and keep squeezing for the entire hold. Common booty bridge crimes: not lifting high enough, half lifts equals half results, overusing your lower back instead of your buns. No thank you. Fix it by focusing on a tight glute squeeze the whole time. How long to hold? Start with 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds in bridge mode, resting about 60 seconds in between. As your buns of steel grow stronger, ramp it up to 60 to 90 seconds per set. Level up challenge: once you're feeling bold, try lifting one leg straight up while keeping your hips high. Suddenly, your other glute is carrying double duty. Start with just 15 to 20 seconds per side for this spicy variation. Bonus tip: don't hold your breath like you're hiding from your chores. Breathe normally. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and keep it chill. Before we roll into the next exercise, don't forget to hit subscribe. Staying plugged into science-backed tips like these will keep your glutes high, your back pain low, and your injury risk at 0.
Exercise 3.
Single leg drop squat hold, aka the one-legged patience tester. All right, buckle up. This move isn't just about brute strength. The single leg drop squat hold will test your muscle power, your balance, your coordination, and maybe your patience, all in one glorious, wobbly package. This isometric gem intensely targets your quads, glutes, core stabilizers, and even those tiny ankle muscles you didn't know existed. What makes it special is how it works each leg individually while putting mega tension through your entire backside, especially that hard-working glute on the standing leg. It's also a superhero when it comes to ironing out left-right imbalances and giving you Jedi-level body awareness. How to nail it without face planting. 1. Stand tall on one leg, the other slightly bent and hovering off the ground like your mid-dance move. 2. Open-last your hands on your hips for style, or extend them forward for balance insurance. 3. Now, hinge your torso forward and reach your free leg back, forming a nice straight line from head to heel. Channel your inner airplane. 4. Bend your standing leg and slowly drop your hips until that thigh is about parallel to the floor, or as low as your brave quad allows today. 5. Breathe, breathe, hold some more. Pro tips to avoid rookie mistakes. Keep your knee honest. It should track in line with your second toe. No collapsing inward. Your knee will thank you. So back. Keep your spine neutral. No rounding over like you're looking for spare change. Cycles drama? Totally normal at first. Stare at a fixed spot ahead of you. Your body follows your eyes. If needed, lightly tap a wall or chair for moral support until you're more stable than your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Starting point, begin with 3 sets of 15 to 20 seconds per leg, resting about 30 seconds when you switch sides. Once your quads stop complaining, level up to 30 seconds, then 45 seconds per leg. Take your time. Stability is built slowly. If you rush it, your legs and pride might disagree. It might look tough, and okay, it is. But once you conquer it, you'll notice real gains. Improved thigh shape, rounder glutes, and a sense of balance that'll have you flexing at the grocery store without even trying.
Exercise 2.
Isometric calf raise, aka the secret to calves that won't quit. Alright, let's be honest. Calves are like the underappreciated sidekick of the leg world. Everyone talks about quads and glutes, but strong calves, that's how you level up from average walker to stealthy stair conqueror. Fun fact, well-built calves don't just make your legs look balanced and athletic, they're also the second heart of your lower body, working overtime to pump blood back up and keep you light on your feet. Respect the calves. The isometric calf raise is your golden ticket to sculpting those elusive muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus, fancy names for the meat and the muscle under the meat. The magic here is in the hold. Instead of bouncing up and down like a hyper toddler, you rise up and stay up. Hello, deep burn. How to do it? Like a calf-raising champ. Stand tall, feet parallel and hip-width apart. Use a wall, chair, or your imaginary best friend for light fingertip balance. Now, push up onto the balls of your feet as high as your ankles allow and squeeze those calves like you're trying to pop a grate back there. Hold, hold, hold some more. Fight the urge to drop back down too soon. Common oopsies to avoid. Half-hearted lift? Nope. Heels should be sky-high for maximum muscle tension. Leaning weight only to the inner or outer edge of your foot? Big no-no. Keep the pressure even across all your toes, like you're spreading love and balance at the same time. Holding your breath, breathe like a serene monk, not a panicked cat. How much to torture those calves? Safely. Because calves are natural workhorses, aim for 4 sets of 30 to 45 seconds to start, resting about 30 seconds between sets. Feeling ambitious? Work up to 60 to 90 seconds per set. You'll earn bragging rights and maybe a few jealous stares. Pro variations. Toes pointed slightly out. Focuses more on the inner calf. Toes parallel. Hits the outer head. Alternate for total development. Single leg version, 1 foot up, the other working double duty. Start with 15 to 20 seconds per leg. Feel that deep burn? That's progress. Step it up, literally. Do these on a step or a sturdy block so your heels can dip lower at the bottom. Bigger range, bigger gains. Remember, calves may be small, but they pack a punch when you treat them right. Stay on your toes, literally, and you'll be walking taller and stronger in no time. Ready to tackle the next lower body hero? Let's do it.
Exercise 1.
Wall sit, aka the invisible chair that makes your legs cry in a good way. We've arrived at the grand finale, and trust me, I saved one of the most deceptively brutal for last. Meet the wall sit, a timeless classic that looks simple, until about 20 seconds in when your quads start sending SOS signals. This mighty isometric move primarily targets your quadriceps, but also drags your glutes, adductors and core into the party, all while being kind to your joints. That's why even folks with temperamental knees can reap the rewards. How to do it without regrets? Lean your back flat against a nice smooth wall. Bonus points if it's freshly painted. Motivation to stay put. Position your feet hip-width apart about 12 to 24 inches away from the wall. Slowly slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, forming that glorious 90-degree angle at the knees, the sweet spot of maximum leg rebellion. Keep your knees stacked right above your ankles, not jetting past your toes like they're trying to run away. Arms, pick your flavor. Relaxed at your sides, crossed like a boss, or extended in front if you want that extra spice. Usual mistakes and how not to commit them. Cheating too high. If you're basically standing, you're not wall-sitting, you're just leaning. Go low enough to feel the glorious burn. Dropping too low. Overbending your knees is a fast track to unnecessary joint grumbles. Keep that 90-degree angle. Floating lower back. Your spine is VIP here. Keep it flat from shoulders to hips, no arches allowed. How to survive and thrive. Beginners start with 3 sets of 30 seconds, resting about 45 seconds between each. Feeling feisty? Build up to 45, 60, even 120 seconds per set. Longer holds are the wall sit's ultimate flex. Want to make it spicy? Plop a book, water jug, or your cat, if they're cooperative, on your lap. Or graduate to the single-leg wall sit. Lift one foot off the ground while holding steady on the other. Beware, your quad will file a complaint, but you'll thank it later. Start these with 15-20 seconds per leg. Power tip, when your thighs start to scream, don't panic, breathe. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds. It calms your mind and feeds those burning muscles. Best part? This move, like all our superhero isometrics, can be done literally anywhere. Your living room, your office, your co-workers will think you're weird, but fit. Or that awkward hotel hallway when traveling. And hey, take a before pic. Watching your progress in snapshots is an unbeatable motivation booster. If you loved this and want more isometric wizardry for your upper body too, don't miss the next video popping up right now on your screen. Thanks for sticking with me till the bitter quad-burning end, and may God bless you, my friend. Now go conquer that wall.